Hello on YouTube, I am back with another update here. I am now in the little town of Kadoka, South Dakota. I will be spending the night here. Very interesting little spot. There is some severe weather in the area. One storm is in that direction, the other one is in that direction. This one is kind of heading in my direction here. They do have warnings out for these storms. They're moving pretty fast, 55 miles an hour east. So I'm continuing on from Georgia, heading to Washington State here, and should be there Sunday by the looks of it. So, I did get my APU generator fixed, but I got it fixed in Missouri, in Boonville, Missouri. What happened with that was, in Chattanooga, they claimed it was going to need a whole new board and a whole new controller, which would have cost $1,100 in parts alone. But they did not have the parts there, so they recommended Nashville or Knoxville. So I tried to get it into Nashville. They couldn't do it. They could not get me in. So I thought, well, maybe I could get it in Missouri, and in Boonville, Missouri, they were able to get me right in. It turned out all it needed was a new fuse, because the other fuse was warped. It was not making contact. There was no juice going into the unit because of that. He replaced the fuse, and it blew another fuse. He replaced that, so rather than costing $1,100 in parts, it only cost $7. And now the unit is working fine. There's some memo clouds overhead, meaning severe weather is lurking. So it turned out I have spent less than $200 to get it fixed. Versus what would have been perhaps $1,500 in Chattanooga if they had the parts. So there is a God. But now with the purchase of this new building, I'm going to need God's help, it looks like. There is a tenant in there that is really causing problems, complaining about every little noise. Now he has threatened to sue me because I basically told him that it would be unreasonable to expect total silence in a building like that. So now he has threatened to sue me. So I don't know. He has paid his rent. One other unit has paid. I'm still waiting on 3 other units. That's another thing. Payments haven't been in time, but if I have to contend with getting sued by this guy, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm even going to keep the building or just try to resell it. Or maybe I can have this guy kicked out for causing problems, because the problem with that is he is disabled. He has PTSD. So every little noise sets him off. And really there isn't anything that could be done. I can't demand total silence in the building. That would be unreasonable. So this guy just sent me a text message saying he's getting legal help. He's gonna sue me. Well, I say let him. He doesn't have a leg to stand on. It's just gonna be a hassle. And that's why I'm saying I don't know. I'm wondering if I should keep the building or not. Or just say the hell with this. I mean, the guy should get some help and find another place to live. If he tried to sue me, I don't think he'd get anywhere with it. He claims I'm on purpose causing him emotional distress, intentionally causing him emotional distress, being mean, and so, the guy has got some serious problems. I've been very kind with him on the phone, but he has hung up on me several times, screamed at me, and I don't know if I want to keep dealing with him. According to the manager who had quit, yes, the property manager for this building who's been managing it told me last night he quit because on account of this guy. So this guy's got to go is all I can say. I don't know. I'm trying to think about maybe God could get him out of there somehow. I don't know. If we could get him out, I think things would really settle down in that building. Though all the other tenants seem to be decent people. Now that the property manager has quit, or the one managing the building, I do have in mind the tenant on the third floor who did say he knew how to fix things, knew how to do flooring. I may try to make a deal with that guy, give him a couple $100s a month budget toward him if he could fix things up in the building instead. Either give him a deal on the rent, take a couple $100s a month off it, or give him a couple $100s a month for working 2 days a month on whatever needs to be done. I would employ him 2 days because he does have a job. Storm off in the distance there, off to the west, and that one does look like it is kind of heading this way. So this, I kind of have that in mind, but I don't know. I really don't want to deal with being sued by people and having to be dragged into court over stuff like this, but I don't know how happens. I have gotten paid for 2 of the units. This guy complaining recently has paid his rent on time. The people on third floor said they wouldn't be able to get anything until next Friday because of the quarantine. They couldn't go right to work. They didn't really have the money right off. So, given that it was because of the quarantine, because he had just moved up from out of state, so he had to quarantine 14 days. So he said he needed a little more time. On account of that, he couldn't go right to work. He is working now. And then the other people wanted to pay bi-weekly, so they paid me today. They will have the next payment due on the 15th. And then the others still has not moved out, as I said before. So it is a really nice temperature out here now. The breeze is kicked up from these storms. It has cooled the air down. It was in the low 80s earlier. It has dropped to the 70s now. So tomorrow I will be driving through Montana. We'll end up in Montana tomorrow, and then Saturday probably will make it into Washington, Spokane perhaps, and then Sunday hopefully we'll not have a full day of driving. Should get there by noon time. So yeah, these storms are really kicking the wind up. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this view here of Badlands area of South Dakota. You can't really see the Badlands from here. They're off in this direction. And I will be back with another update